For your money this morning on Wall Street, it is weakening. Tariffs sending stocks tumbling.
The president's trade policy is going to do a lot of economic damage. It's going to reduce the income of households. It's going to reduce the purchasing power of wages.
He's asking for and needs this space to flex America's muscle as the largest consuming nation in the world.
All eyes, as you would imagine, are on the stock market this morning after a dismal day on Wall Street yesterday.
And that probably is a lot of you wondering what to do with your 401k. Pauline Lee here this morning working on your money. And you join us with some tips from the experts there.
Yeah, I haven't looked at mine. Have you guys?
No.
No. Yeah, me
Probably
neither.
just leave it alone right now.
Just leave it alone right now. Well, really, that is part of the advice. It just really depends on who you are and how old you are and what your financial goals are. So let's break down some of that for you. So as we mentioned, if you're a little bit younger, remember if the 401k, it's like playing the long game, right? So you still have plenty of time to recover. So rather than making some drastic changes, experts say stay calm, carry on. Hold steady. That means keep investing the same amount of money at regular intervals. That's regardless of whether the market is up or down. That way, over time, this can help absorb any of the impact of the short-term market fluctuations. Now, the strategy changes a little bit the older you get. So experts say if you have a plan in place, refresh yourself on the details. What is actually in there? Look at the terms. Maybe rebalance your portfolio a little bit. Now, if you're really nervous, maybe think about adjusting the risk level down a bit. But overall, talk to your professionals.
I would say don't jerk the wheel when it comes to your investment portfolio. Seek a professional's help and get a plan in place if you don't have one already.
Now, some other things to keep in mind, make sure that you have a diverse portfolio. So don't just throw in all of your eggs into one basket. And another thing to keep in mind, what you don't want to do is liquidate your 401k. If you do that, then you're going to lose money because the market drops and then you're going to have to pay taxes on that. Plus, then you miss out on any markets that do rebound. But again, this is nothing new. It's happened before.
For sure.
So it just kind of depends on who you are.
Absolutely. Yeah.
There's so much uncertainty right now, which has people on edge right now. So understand where they're coming from, but just hold steady right now. Pauline, thank you.
Man accused of shooting his neighbor after a months-long dispute will not stand trial.
You may remember this surveillance video. It showed Davis Maturi getting shot back in October while pruning a tree despite repeated requests for help from police. Well, recovery has been tough for Maturi. He had to have surgery to remove the bullet from between his shoulder blades.
Maturi says that this court ruling is just bringing him even more pain. As Uba Ali reports, he feels let down by the system in place to protect him.
I'm just not well, so physically or mentally.
Davis Maturi's life changed last fall. As he was trimming this tree, in a split second, police say he was shot by his neighbor, John Sawchek. His body still marked by scars.
Fractured the ribs. It hit my lung, sort of collapsed lung.
The shooting happening despite nearly 20 police reports and several active warrants. Court documents show Sawchek has a long history of violence. This request for a restraining order in 2015 is from a mother of 3 who lived in the same home where Davis Maturi lives now. She wrote then, "I'm really afraid that something terrible might happen before something is done."
I never felt like MPD was willing to protect me at all.
It would be another 5 days before this high-stakes standoff.
Male's in custody.
Eventually, Sawchek was taken into custody.
Have that much in action, and then you get shot, and they're still blaming you. It's evil.
Police Chief Brian O'Hara apologized for how his department handled the situation.
We failed this victim. He should not have been shot.
Today, the court declaring Sawchek incompetent to stand trial.
Do you think this individual is incompetent to stand trial?
I feel like he's a lot more competent than people give him credit for. I feel like he's playing the system.
The Hennepin County Attorney's Office challenged the first ruling, retained another examiner who also found Sawchek not competent to proceed at this time. A frustrating decision for Maturi.
He's behind bars, which is great.
On his journey for justice.
I would like him to stand trial and just go away for the rest of his life.
So Uba Ali reporting there. Now Sawchek is facing several charges, including second-degree attempted murder. He is scheduled to be in court today. The Hennepin County Attorney's Office says prosecution will continue if he is found fit to stand trial.
There are new developments in the controversy surrounding a well-regarded computer forensics expert. Mark Lanterman is accused of lying about his resume and work. He's been involved behind the scenes in things you might have heard about, like helping investigate big cybercrimes. Still, there was enough of a credible complaint about Lanterman's resume to lead both the Hennepin County Attorney's Office and the FBI to take a closer look at his background, his education, and his work experience. That's because he's been called as an expert witness, with his resume being the cause of his credibility. Lanterman has since announced he's withdrawing from some current high-profile cases, also saying, in part, quote, "I am 60 years old. I created my business from nothing, and quite frankly, I've been planning at turning over my business to my children for years. That time has arrived," end quote. Again, he's worked on some big cases in the past, including the 2016 murder of Amy Allwine of Cottage Grove. Her husband, Stephen, was found guilty for that murder, and Lanterman was a key witness who analyzed his use of the dark web. He now says the testimony should be inadmissible. Washington County prosecutors say even if some claims about Lanterman's background were true, that doesn't mean his work was wrong or inaccurate.
Today, a vigil will be held for the man who was stabbed to death at the Mankato Quick Trip that he worked. Dennis Vilsica died on March 18th. Now, he was stabbed by a customer who claimed God had told him to do it. Friends and loved ones will be remembering him at Sibley Park in Mankato. This is going to go from 7:30 to 8:30. Today would have been his birthday. So if you want to help the grieving family, there are donation buckets at Quick Trips in Mankato.
New rules to keep underwater workers safe are a step closer to becoming state law. A bill would require anyone using scuba equipment for their job to get a scuba diver certificate. The measure comes after two young men, Brady Ayoun and Joe Anderson, died 2 years apart working similar jobs at different companies. Their parents say they were not properly trained. Well, Thursday, the bill passed in the Minnesota House. It still needs to pass the Senate before it can head to the governor's desk for his signature.